Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play Icewind Dale. It's been a little while and I apologise for that. We are slowly finding our rhythm. When we left off 2 months ago now, I think it was, 2 or 3 months ago now, we had finally found our way up to Yxunomei. Now, Mr. 47 I believe it was, and I apologise that I haven't checked my comments before recording this. He was kind enough to offer some suggestions, as I believe the gamer Darius did, I think. Anyway, the comments are basically don't go splat, which seems easily done, but this is us. So we're just going to go in there and go splat. We're going to quick save. The strategy is to simply lead them out a bit at a time. I'm going to have to pause it just 1 second. Sorry about that, folks. I have a bit of a throat bug, as I'm sure some of you can hear. I am sure that is trapped. Let's detect.
I am prepared. I hope.
We're going to quick save.
I'm here.
We're going to stealth.
Good as done.
Just see what we have. So that's Yxunomei. Odd little girl. Now they aren't that frightening. Crap. That is frightening, however.
No problem.
So what we're going to do is we're going to buff.
May I help?
Let's see, protection from evil.
I am prepared. I hope.
Chant or prayer, whatever that
How may I
is.
best serve?
Yeah, protection from evil. Haste. And the recitation. Okay, we also want undead.
What is it you require?
I will assist you in any way possible.
And Herbert West? No, Herbert West had
Let me know
undead.
what you want.
Lyra had monsters. Okay. Now with that in mind, we're going to quick save, and we're just going to pause it for a second. I am sure that me pausing and unpausing like that is less irritating than me, coughing up a lung while we play. Right, so they can take care of that.
Bring it on.
I got places to go.
So I wonder if that's just an ambush triggered by going so far into the room.
I await your
Places
orders.
to go.
We
Monsters.
do need to dump that out. Squish it, squish it, come on, squish it. Thank you.
Very well. I am
Now we want to range
Yeah.
kill these
May I
things.
help?
At your service.
I am prepared. Yes, I hope. Indeed. Let's stick.
We're not doing too badly so far. Oh, just a skeleton. We can live with that. Who's casting spells? No, no, no.
I got you. I am here.
Oh, you're gone. The fireball.
Immediately.
You have need of me. Too bad.
It is a shame that we must resort to violence.
We're not doing too badly at all, at least until he took that. Oh, and there is Yxunomei. Crap. Hey, we didn't do too badly. This is the part that worries me, though. I was sure that you could unlock that. Now what do we want to do about this? I say we put these cannon fodder away as quickly as we can. But at the same time, pardon me, at the same time we do want to deal as much damage to her as we can. This is the bit that's going to hurt, I am sure.
I suppose I got some time to
Yes.
kill.
Yes.
Let me know what you
Right.
want.
More death
Your
magic.
service.
Oh, of course, just as haste wears off.
Assist you in any way
Just
possible.
my luck, hey.
I await your orders.
I'm sure we've got a better healing spell than that. In fact, we do.
I am by your side.
It's that potion of strength. We don't want that. We do want that. No, not Blackwell.
May I help? Surely.
My mind grows tired. I must rest.
Don't know.
I
I
know my
can
duty is
last.
clear.
How may I? It will be done.
Of course, and being fatigued is making him slow. Okay, well, Esri, Lyra, sorry, just keep going. Esri, let's see what other death magics we have. Confusion seems perhaps optimistic against a demigod. Magic missile.
Yes.
Herb, you just keep on keeping on. Okay, so now you've bought yourself a moment. Let's heal you, and then we can flame strike. What are these? Extra healing, agility, agility. Oh, just bonus to dex. Heroism. You know what? We're gonna drink that.
Yes.
And we're going to continue with the death magic. Such as it is.
I await your orders.
I'm sure Blackwell was more useful than that. Just- let's see, and do we have anything? Plus 2 arrows, I think, again for the demigod.
Assist you in any way possible.
And flame strike. Nearby victims. I don't like the sound of nearby victims at the moment. Prayer is rebuff.
No trouble at all.
I am
What do
here.
you need
What
now?
have you got? Holy Chaos and Blur. I think we can use that.
Places to go. Monsters to
Oh, that sounded like a good hit.
What is it you require?
Wow, yeah, Blackwell, you're out of things that we can make use of. What have you got? Some standard bullets that I'm sure are going to do sweet stuff all to a demigod. What are you? Wand of Armory. Do we have any wands? Wand of Magic Missiles, that'll do.
At your service.
We'll just, you know, Saving Private Ryan our way through that. And we'll heal you,
I am prepared. I hope.
and we'll heal you. In fact, we'll lay all of our heals on Aurelia for the moment. Alistair, your weapon's not doing anything. Plus 1. Right, well, plus 2 then. Do we have any spare shield? Yes, Herb, you can... Oh my god. There.
I will assist you in any way
Yeah,
possible.
I gotcha.
May I help?
Oh damn it, I just disrupted his
It will be
spell.
done.
Whoops. Okay, look, is Command going to have a snowball's chance of working on this bitch? Oh my god, we got her.
Small task.
We actually got her. And we won the Heartstone. And we're saving. Oh my god, we did that first try without a death, guys. Just effing wow. Go us. Oh yeah, this episode we will go as far as loading the game. This episode we will go as far as selling our stuff and getting the next quest. We're not going to play for a full hour. I just really did owe it to everyone to catch this bit up in particular. Let's see. Some +1 arrows that we could probably care a bit less about. Now we're going to sleep and we're going to rest. Just because there may be another ambush here.
Yes!
Now, detection.
On it. I am prepared.
And further detection.
Peto.
And I can see that Esri leveled as well, so let's just detect as much as we can. Yep, that's good for us.
Good as done.
So basically each alternate chest is trapped. Seems like there should be something else over here. Like if... yeah, there we go. Oh my lord! Did I really just... I went to use the lockpick skill because I'm a moron.
I am prepared.
Okay, well, at least now we know. Detection. Detection.
Yes, my duty is clear. I'm here. Good as
There we go. Yep, and my phone's doing things. Apparently I have emails, which I'm going to ignore for the moment. See now, I get the traps there, but I would have thought a large room like this, they might have some traps around there as well. Evidently not. I do miss the Baldur's Gate style gaining experience for, you know, picking your nose system. Well, I know there was one there, thank you. Right, well that's everything.
You have need of no small
So,
task.
Aurelia, your inventory is full. Start using these +1 arrows. Arrows of fire, on the other hand, can come out. Now let's level Esri. We're all dying to see what she gets. 3 hit points, 2 hit points, 3 lore, and another mage spell. Level 5 spells I am happy with. Oh, if only she had a spell she could use.
I am by your side. Very well.
Can't win them all. Oh, just a sec. Okay, so emeralds and a small house worth of gold. Some skulls that I'm going to pick up and immediately give to somebody else because they just seem like they might be relevant to something. And in fact, the gem I'm going to put there. Hello, a belt and some more gems, which again go in the gem bag. Can I put that in there? I can. Okay, who's our identifier? There we go. Belt of Stones. This cursed item was created by the wicked sorcerer Valorm of the Deep. Valorm often hired lone mercenaries to collect magic item components for him. When the unlucky sellswords came on board Valorm's floating laboratory, the Dim Courser, Valorm would give them the girdle as a reward for a job well done. Once the victim would try on the girdle, Valorm would kick them over the side of the boat where they would quickly drown. Valorm's luck ran out when he kicked Herod of Procamper into the Sea of Fallen Stars. Herod had a potion of water breathing and a helm of underwater action with him at the time. When the huge seaweed-covered form of Herod emerged from the docks where Valorm was resting, a local priest of Tyr immediately came to his aid. Upon discovering what Valorm had done, the priest of Tyr and 3 paladins attempted to capture him. Valorm killed 2 of the paladins but died in the battle. It is believed that the belt was later sold to a travelling collector who specialised in cursed clothing. Wow. Why the actual fuck would we want that? Goodbye. Actually, we're going to keep it. It might be worth something to sell. A helm that is worthy, I believe. More golds. And some other stuff. So that was a bit of a mixed bag. So that can go. Just get all of this stuff identified. A gem, more potions of heroism. What are you? Hill Giant Strength, because, you know, we totally need that. Put that there. So, what have we got? Arrows of ice, fire darts, and translocation arrows. On a successful hit, the user is transported next to the target. Just what every ranged attacker wants. They can go there. Now what about you? Dead man's face. These ancient helms were once common among Regedman barbarians who came to what is now known as Icewind. The design of the armour is relatively simple. A plain iron helm with hinged faceplate. Once the basic construction of the helm has been finished, craftsmen would tool the image of a dead warrior onto the faceplate. The name of the warrior and a one-word description of his death were carved into the forehead of the mask. The helm was then left in the dead warrior's funeral pyre. The priest believed that the mask would hide the dead man's fear of the afterlife when he was judged by Tempest. After a month had passed, the helms of particularly valiant warriors were recovered by the priests. Over the next few years, the priests praised the valiant warriors by name in their daily rituals. According to legend, if Tempest found the warrior to be truly valiant, the helm would gain the power to make the wearer immune to fear. This particular helm bears the ancient name Siglif and the word axe. Immunity to horror and cloak of fear, protects against critical hits, charisma -2, AC +1. So we're not giving that to our paladin. What's this helmet? Just a standard helmet. Right, well then. You get to look creepy. And does anyone else actually wear a helmet? Herbert West. Oh, and she does. So we'll give that to her. That can go there, because that's a terrible helmet that nobody likes. And that's Yxunomei. So yeah, that was the boss fight. And I don't know if we've actually really taken that much time up, so we'll probably get an early minute today. As we trigger every trap and probably get ambushed 2 or 3 times on the way out. Now, I don't know what happened there when the door locked behind us, because my memory of this combat always seemed to involve actually running all the way back to, well, here, basically, because I'm a chicken shit. And Yxunomei actually coming all the way up and chasing me up the stairs. So not quite sure what happened there. We also missed some dialogue with the odd little girl, but I'm not going to replay it just for that, because I'm going to quit while I'm ahead. You must gather your party before venturing forth. I still need to rip that voice track out of Baldur's Gate. Now I'm just going to bravely put that there and see how many of them get stuck on a wall. Now with that glorious Daikatana inspired pathfinding, which is a game I'm interested to play. Not for the same pile on to the perceived failure of the game like the rest of the world. I'm just curious. I've never actually played it. I'm not going to knock it until I play it. I'll knock the pathfinding because I've seen plenty of people fall flat on their face due to the pathfinding. But as a game itself, I'm not going to knock it. Not yet. I am sure I will be objectively critical with that, as I am with all things. Come on. A town portal would be nice. Just something to get us the hell back out once we're finished.
Indeed.
Yep. We're watching some dots travel across a painting. This is what our lives have come to, folks. And yet I'm not surprised by this. Is anyone truly surprised by this? I don't think any of us really are. We all knew this was how it was going to end. I don't know. As I bump my desk again while adjusting myself. Still getting the hang of the new chair here. I do miss my creaky, swivelly desk chair, but I also kind of like this one. You know, it doesn't swivel or creak. And it also doesn't just mysteriously start lowering itself like the other one did because the gas lift was stuffed. Oh, just a moment. Okay. Oh my lord, how many levels were there? Okay, we're almost there apparently. And from here we go to somewhere slightly more tedious, I believe. but over more quickly, I believe, too. Go to the map so we can at least watch our dots. Hey, dots. I like the pink one the most. The pink one's the most contrasty dot. Those two white ones just seem a bit, I don't know, they seem dodge. The blue one seems very passive. And we're all caught up. So as I've mentioned, I'm going to be focusing on a handful of the Let's Plays I currently have going rather than all of them. We are weeding the group out a bit. We're not discontinuing permanently, for example, Oblivion or Fallout 4, but for the moment I am focusing on just a couple and keeping them in a pseudo-regular rotation. Daily/weekly is almost not happening right now. Reasons being, firstly, as I said, I need to cut down a bit on the video games generally, and I've achieved that quite nicely. The second one is that I have a lot of work to catch up on, and between work and newfound single parentage, time for video games is slim, to say the least. And finally, the other reason is that, well, on a personal note, I'm currently in discussions with somebody, I'll say, who lives a fair way away, and so the time of a long distance relationship is again a bit of a strain. I'm not going to let that stop me completely, but it is something that I do have to give a bit of a priority to. Video games will always be there. You've got to invest time in a new relationship. But what I am informed is that, well, not informed, but it may well be watch this space, because she's indicated an interest in perhaps taking a cameo appearance in some Let's Plays. She herself is a gamer. So I'm always down for company. And hey, someone new to pick on too. Now, why are you significant? Thank you for your help. The beast came out of nowhere. Yeah.
Let's dig.
Actually, I'm just gonna cough. Alrighty. So Neo-Orogs. I don't know why Neo-Orogs are significant. Any more of them? Yes.
I'll make this as painless as possible.
Squish. Map. Well, I know where we need to go. Let's just go straight to Arendelle. We'll also just... Oh yeah. Whoops. Ba-dum. Ba-dum. And ba-dum. 1 to 10. Oh, 1 to 10. Okay, well that was an interesting musical shift. Ah, there.
This time, action must be louder.
Yes.
Let's not have him attack Blackwell.
Watch me work.
An Avenger. Does he drop anything cool? No. And this is where we need to be going.
Thanks, Sylvanus, you have returned. Evil is afoot in Kuldahar. Strange orcs prowl through town, killing our townspeople. I must ask you, have you found the source of evil in Dragon's Eye?
Perhaps a strange woman named Yxunomei was raising an army of trolls, lizardmen, Wanti, and undead. I defeated her and many of her minions.
Excellent. Thank you for destroying my ancient enemy. I couldn't have planned this better myself.
I can discern your aura, evil one. You are not Arendelle. Who are you?
I am sure Yxunomei must have explained it to you. She and I have been foes for centuries. Thanks to you, the vendetta has ended. Arundel is bleeding out his life above us. Now I can begin to build my forces in this world without fear.
No, really? Who are you?
Who am I? I am but a simple priest, spreading the gospel of suffering to the masses.
I want that as my job description. That sounds so metal.
Soon, you will all know the litany of our faith. I'd start praying now if I were you. Farewell.
We returned to Kaldahar only to find someone masquerading as Arundel. The shape-changer, whoever he was, thanked us
Let
for
me find
disposing of
someplace to set
Yxunomei
camp.
and allowing him free reign over Kaldahar and East Haven. He vanished before we could learn more. I fear that with Arundel's murder, darker times are ahead for the people of Kaldahar and East Haven.
Indeed. Done.
At last. I feared I could not hold any longer. The last of my life has almost left my body, and soon I shall be restored to the balance.
What happened?
A man, but not a man. He wore my skin like a cloak, my face like a mask. He came suddenly in the night and struck me down. Nature itself seemed to recoil from him. Even with the strength of the great oak bolstering me, I was unable to stop him. He touched me once, his hands as blood, and I felt my life begin to drain away.
We still may be able to help you.
No. Only the hope you would return has kept my body alive. You must take the Heartstone Gem to the elven fortress of the Severed Hand.
But why?
The Severed Hand is the prison of Laurel, one of the last of the elven archmages. He is the only one left who can use the Heartstone Gem, if he still lives.
But the Severed Hand, I've never heard of it. Where can I find it?
It is to the south. Nature will guide you. Enough of my power remains that I may do that. And now, I must go. Serve the balance. Protect Kaldahar from this evil.
We discovered Arundel in the upstairs chamber of his cottage, struck down by a man that wore Arundel's own face and whose hands were his blood. Arundel barely had the strength to tell us to seek out the ancient elven fortress of the Severed Hand, and that within the fortress is an elven mage named Laurel, the last person who can use the gem to find the source of the evil plague in Kaldahar. Arundel told us nature would guide us to the Severed Hand, and we should be able to follow the world map to where we need to go. Right. Farewell. We will see you avenged. In just 1 second. Okay. Oh, and... oh, just a message on my phone. And a staff that no one can use because it's druid only, because game. Apparently we don't have any identify spells. Okay, well then we'll identify that in a moment. Actually, is there anything upstairs that we
No
can
small
loot?
task.
Nope. But yeah, it's pardon me. Apologies for that. It's a
Very
druid only staff that's not going to do us any good whatsoever. Now we do want to go up to the inn, have a rest, and then we will do stuff. We will sell things and buy things and get ready for the next chapter of the game, at which point we shall call it. And then next episode we will pick up at the Severed Hand.
As you wish.
Not from Dragon's Eye, part of another problem. I'll have to deal with it presently. Peasant... no, we'll spring for a noble room. Because, you know, that totally gives us a benefit of any kind. Identify spell. Usable only by druids and fighter druids. But as you can see, Flame Strike and Entangle. It is a badass staff. But we can't use it. Because, you know, my luck. We don't actually have a druid, do we? No. Nope. So yeah, that'll get sold. What's the blacksmith? Potter. Shoulder. Conlon, there it is.
No small task.
Actually, firstly, while we're on this side of town, let's go to the name! The wizard, Auric. Auric, and we'll also sell some gems on our way there. Just a moment. Okay.
As you wish.
Seems the evil grows worse now that the attackers have taken our women and children. Sorry, now the attackers that have taken our women and children attack us openly without fear. It's been generations since such evils befell Coldahar, and I feel worse times are to come. They're not the same, but I need stuff. Open. Braces of defense, we can sell. Apparently we can sell 3 skulls. Shield. That's for a monk. That's for a bard. I'd forgotten about this bag of holding. I thought that was a gem bag. Oh well, we've got 2 more. Oh, I see. I hadn't realised that. The quantities are there, not there. Okay. So the war journal we can sell. Eravain's journal we can sell. Albion's key. I'm going to hang on to that because I don't know whether we need it yet. Skulls we can sell. Gem bag. These we can sell. Pearl necklace, very nice. That's that one. It's all of those. Okay, we did sell those, didn't we? No, apparently not, because I'm a moron. Oi. What else? Potion bag I don't care about. More messages on my phone. Oh, see, worth a gold piece, worth hauling all that way. And we can't sell in potions. So we made quite a few thousand there. We are very, very comfortable now. So now we will simply head up there. And my friend is messaging me to tell me that she has defeated the Elite Four in Omega Ruby. Round of applause. Anyway, who are we waiting on? Oh. Who is it? Ah, Lyra. Hey Weenog. Hey little Weenog. Right, now can we buy more stuff? Would-be saviors. Interested in purchasing spells. Apparently not yet. Force missiles. Okay, so that's the spell that we want. Vitriolic sphere. Shout. Interesting. I'm sure these are new. Lance of Disruption. 3rd level. 100 feet. 5d4 plus 2 per level. That's not bad. Yeah, why not? What else? Just a sec. Contact other plane. Oriented around knowledge of powerful foes, magic items, and spells. That seems like such a waste. What other 5th level spells do we have though? Phantom Blade. Not usable by cleric, of course. But it sounds interesting, and as a 5th level spell, let's see, 1d4 to a maximum of 12d4. Okay. Also splashes. 12d4 versus whatever fireball is still seems worthy. Let's see, can we sell that staff here? No. So let's just see what Blackwell actually has at his disposal. So he does need some spells. Okay. And that worked first try. Hallelujah. So a couple of swords. Force missile. But we're going to use force missiles instead of dimension door because holy crap, dimension door. And she's got ice lance. 5d6 versus 1d6 per level. We're going to swap those two over. Okay. Have a look at what else he's got before we move on. Identify, which we already know. Prayer, chant. Vitriolic sphere piques my interest, as does shout. But we're not going to.
I see.
Now,
No small
onwards to
task.
the smithy. And then that'll be it. So we've had a bit of action this episode. We've had some story progression and we've had some stuff. And yeah, is what it is. As we watch our dots trace across the map. And I apologise that I'm not that talkative. I am desperately trying to not cough still. As you probably picked though, my voice sounds negligibly better than it did in the latest Doom Custom Mod Showcase level, in which I sounded like absolute crap. Okay, I'm just going to pause it quickly. Okay, into the smithy, and hopefully he will buy all of our
As
stuff.
you wish.
I want to thank you for finding my boy. Almost given up. Yep, we'd like to make a purchase. Sold, 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 sold. What are we keeping? Plus 1d8 plus 2. Say plus 1's an acid resist. Intelligence plus 1. I should minded to keep that. And that. That's gone. Keep the flaming longsword. Plus 2, plus 3 fire is actually pretty good. That's gone. That's gone. Heavy crossbow we'll hang on to. That's not magical. It's a longbow, but we don't want that. Leather. Two-handed fire axe. We'll sell those, and then we'll just quickly go through everyone else. Sword of Days +3. Immune to haste and slow, very cool. Well, immune to slow anyway. Old Withery. We'll keep that for the time being. Right, Staff of Nature's Wrath and Baleful Mail can go. Oh no, Baleful Mail is her backup, we're keeping that. The staff is gone though. So what are we wearing? +5 to golems. Throwing axe, so that's obviously a keeper. 3 attacks per round. +2 to hit armor class 0, +1 damage. So that's basically a longbow of haste. And that's why we're using that instead of the crossbow, which we will therefore be hanging on to for a bit. 1d6 +3. 1d8 +2. So +3 enchantment is still good in terms of the what if we need a +3 to hit something. So we are going to keep that for the time being. As we saw with Yxunomei, the +2 enchantment on, what was it, on this. So +1 enchantment wasn't enough to hit her. That being the case, what's he wearing? Cold resist. They're just robes of resist. Right, well, we're going to say hi to the boy, and then we'll move on. Thanks again for saving me. My papa said that you could have this key to the chest in his shop. There's a big hammer in there. Oh yeah, about that. Yeah, thanks for the key. Yeah, we might have looted that already. Yep, we're just going to go and sell that key. Also, we're going to have a quick look and see if I missed a robe of the good Archmagi for Mr. Blackwell. And then we shall move on. Yep, and then we shall move on. What I am going to do though is just... Oh, it's not really weighing anything. Neither is that, so we'll leave them where they are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yes.
Certainly.
Let's see. Conlan's key, gone. We're going to sell Albion's key, I don't think we're going to need it. And yes, I used all that time just to get the gold piece.
Indeed.
36,000. We've pretty well doubled, if not tripled, our gold this episode. I'm okay with this. What level is everyone now? Let's see. Level 8. Nice, and close to level 9. I'm happy with this. We're doing well.
Very well.
We knock you little shit.
Certainly.
Let's see. Robe of Infusing. Very nice. Blackwell can wear it too. Scarab of Goodwill. Charisma +5. And yet the one person to whom charisma matters can't use it. That's it though. Okay, well, Robe of Infusing certainly has me interested. Only 9,000 gold too. And both of our casters can wear it. So even if we do find a robe of the Archmagi, we're still able to wear this. You know what, we are going to buy that. AC becomes 0. Oh wow, but she has an AC of 6. I think that she's probably better off. No, you know what? Screw it. Blackwell. There we go. He looks badass now. And she can have that. So she's now got resistance to fire and ice. Okay, I'm happy with this. Blackwell looks pretty meaty now.
Done.
Which is always a good thing. You want your mage to look imposing. You know, try your best to bluff the enemy. So we'll get to there and then we'll call it. Yep. We'll get to there. These people don't seem to realise that if you pick the swords up, you can go and sell them. It's a novel concept, I realise. So, with that in mind, I'm just going to pause it, and we're going to quick save, and a regular save. What are we up to? Episode 14. So thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed yourselves. Welcome back, and I will see you all next episode, wherein we will start the Severed Hand and be very thankful that we made Aurelia an undead hunter. Until then, cheers.